was a no-call, no-show. And literally disappeared without saying a fucking word. And blocked me. Yeah, you say, oh, well, when somebody blocks you, you should take the hint. Well, you have no idea how many people have gotten a hold of me and said, Sean, I need help, I need help, I need help. And I say, hey, you fucking blocked me. When I needed help, you didn't hear a word I had to say. You just blocked me. When Natalie Bollinger fucking died, you just blocked me. And now you want help. And you tell me, oh, I didn't block you, Sean, my boyfriend did that. Or my ex-boyfriend hacked my account. Or my little brother got into it while I was in the bathroom. Well, are you willing to help me? Oh, Sean, I'm too busy. I got kids. Well, fuck. How many times I got to go through this? Tamara had kids too. When she realized what I was going through, you know what her excuse for leaving her job was? Or, sorry, her reason? The reason that she told me, at least? She said, Sean, my son is a lot like you. And I need to quit my job to focus on making sure that he doesn't have to go through the abuse that you're going through. Yeah, that's how bad the abuse was before Natalie was killed. And you get to hear how many of Tamara's former co-workers I've had to go to since then. People who we get to hear in their own words that they do know who Tamara is. Yet they can't give me Tamara's last name. They can't give me any way to give a lawyer the ability to contact her and say, hey, I'm not sure if you noticed all this stuff that's going on here.
You look a bit lost.
The thing is that what the police needed to do to try to hide their crimes was to destroy body camera evidence and destroy facility camera evidence. And the only way to do that is to make sure, by whatever means necessary, that they prevent me from turning those crimes in for at least a year. Because after a year, they get to destroy that evidence. When I say we need to record it ourselves, and I have people who say, oh, why do we need to record it? The cops have body cams, yeah, and they can turn them off, and they can destroy them, and they can do a lot of other things. And they also want you to pay them a bunch of money for those body cameras. If you have to talk to the cops 30 times, then you have to try to get 30 body cameras, and they're going to make every excuse not to give it to you and not to even give you the paperwork.
I've got what you need.
And to tell you they don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know what you're talking about with the cameras. We're not allowed to give those out. You got to talk to the police chief. We can't just give you the police chief's number. If I do get to talk to the police chief, I have to talk to him alone, because the police aren't going to call you and talk to you on a schedule when you can have a friend or family member there so that you can safely turn it in. Now, more recently, thank goodness, some of these officers have allowed me to start my recording devices. Some of them just keep on talking, which I'm not okay with. If I'm not able to record what you're saying to me, you shouldn't be saying it to me. If you work in a professional capacity, you do not have the right to work in that professional capacity without being recorded. Everyone, every single person in this country is allowed to record under those circumstances. If you work for the government or the company that you work for, nonprofit or not, receives government cash or subsidies, and you are a member of social services or social workers are the people that you have employed, such as CARE Incorporated. These people have a job to do, and that job is not to dismiss the victim. It's not to run the victim around in circles. The cops tell you that CARE is supposed to do something, and the people at CARE say that that's not their job. So you tell CARE, hey, would you please tell the police that so they stop sending us to you? Oh, well, that's not their job. And when they tell you that it's the police's job, and you go to the police, and the police say, that's not our job, that's CARE's job. Well, maybe you should tell CARE that. Instead, you're bouncing me back and forth like a fucking ping pong ball.
Honest trade, honest agree.
CARE treats me like a liar, the police treat me like a liar. CARE treats me like a liar, police treat me like a liar. How about we all three get together in a room and you can fucking say this shit to each other instead of victimizing the shit out of me for telling the truth? Tamara quit her job, that's not my fault. It's not my fault that people treat me like shit and try to project their bullshit onto me. It's not my fault that after years of Brenda Dickinson telling me to go fill out paperwork and go to the fucking housing place over and over and over again, and I did over and over and over again by myself, telling her every time, if I have to go in by myself, it's not going to go anywhere. But I try it anyway by myself because she's not going to volunteer to go with me. And when I ask her if she'll go in with me, she tells me, well, can't you do it by yourself? We just went over this. So after years of that, when she said, well, now that you're finally willing to try to get housing, I'll help you. No. Before you said that you would help me, you had to take the opportunity to take a fucking cheap shot and project onto me that I had not done what I had been doing that entire time. You projected onto me
I've got what you need.
that the reason that you had never helped me before